And welcome back to Delaware Boys Dynasty Football Podcast. Ryan, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're here with another rookie profile. If you have not seen our first one, we did Caleb Williams a few days ago. If you want to go back and rewatch that after this, it would mean the world to us. That being said, we'll get into our next. My number one prospect and Steven's number two, Marvin Harrison Jr. It's not a knock to Caleb Williams that he's the number two prospect for me in this class. It's more of an testament to Marvin Harrison. He's been an absolute dog. If you watch his tape, there's very few flaws. I think he's probably the most guaranteed receiver prospect to come out since Jamar Chase. And honestly, I can't wait for him to get in and show the world what he can do. But for Steven, when you think of Marvin Harrison as a prospect, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Like player comp wise, or just like pro wise?
Pro wise.
His athletic ability. He's one of the freakiest athletes we've seen come out of college football. I mean, 4.39 40 time, 3.94 shuffle, elite athletic ability, 6'4" wide receiver. Thinner in stature, but the ability to play outside and the ability to play in the slot as well. He showed that in his 2023 season. I think mixed with his blend of athleticism and power, it has like this perfect, just blend of eliteness. I don't know the word to use. It's just a graceful thing to watch. Like, I got to watch him all 3 years, and I'm a Penn State fan, and he kills us every time he plays us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I watched a lot of his tape, and there's a good amount of Penn State in there. He kind of did y'all in a few times, but yeah, no. I mean, for me, the first thing that stands out to me, which even isn't a testament to him, because I feel like some NFL receivers struggle with this, even the good ones. He is an absolute dog in the red zone as far as body control goes, getting his feet down, and making a play on the ball anytime he has to. He has a beautiful. There's a few clips we're going to get into. He has a beautiful fade route, and he damn near got it down. But yeah, I just love the red zone work that translates instantly to the NFL, and definitely for fantasy.
A lot of people forget to talk about his Hall of Fame bloodline. Marvin Harrison Jr. comes from a very prestigious bloodline here. We all know about Marvin Harrison Sr., Hall of Fame wide receiver with the Indianapolis Colts. To compare their games, they're not the same wide receiver. When I watch Marvin Harrison Jr. play, I see a lot of prime AJ Green.
Right.
A lot of prime AJ Green. But I also see some footwork of Julio Jones. I also see that off the line of scrimmage. That's my biggest thing. The strength and the blend he plays with, he rarely will ever get beat on the press on the line of scrimmage. He's just a perfect blend of, like I said, of speed, athletic ability, quickness, strength. The biggest thing I like to talk about, like receivers also, is the ability to high point a football, the ability to go get the football at its highest point on a throw. That's not talked about enough. This is a guy who, when he does that, he just comes down masterfully. He just knows how to do that. He knows how to play the 50-50 ball. He knows how to box out DBs in situations when the ball's underthrown. There's a lot of things on his tape that just stand out as just like, this kid's ready now to come into the league and dominate.
Right. And just to touch on the Hall of Fame bloodline, I was a huge Marvin Harrison Sr. fan when he was playing. Probably one of my favorite receivers growing up. When I heard his son was coming out and he was going to be part of Ohio State, the first year he sat behind JSN, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. And I'm sitting there like, okay, just like any other coach's or any other player's son, we'll see. But he brought it. And I'm way, way higher on him than I ever thought I would be. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, and that's not to knock the fact, like the bloodline at all, but their games are different. So please understand that they play completely different football. We're talking about an undersized speed receiver as opposed to a 6'4", just dominant human being. Right. That's what Marvin Harrison Jr. is. So as we break down the tape, I've watched a lot of Marvin Harrison Jr. I'll be honest with you, it's really hard to come up with cons for this man. It really is. There's not much that this dude can't do and can't do
Really,
well.
really have to look.
You had to
And
dig
like
deep.
most things that he does as far as like a prospect level, he's already good or great at.
Yeah.
So it's just improving, getting better from this point from him, which is really scary. I really do feel that if he was able to, he probably could have played NFL level football this year.
Agreed. I'll be honest with you. I think he's a better wide receiver coming out than Jamar Chase.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just as far as like prospect level goes, I think him and Jamar Chase probably got the same amount of hype coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure. He deserved it. I mean,
For sure. And just one more thing I want to touch on aside from just like all the Steven's touched on most of the pros that I have, but just in a testament to his game, he had a great season with CJ Stroud, an elite quarterback in the NFL. Turns around the next season with Kyle McCord, who I would say is significantly worse, put up almost the same numbers from his previous season in one less game. I saw that, very impressed. Now,
I will say though, I was surprised when we dove into the numbers that he had under 100 yards per game average on his college career.
You gotta remember, he's playing with
I do
studs
also
around.
want to point out a huge number. QB rating when targeted 125.2. Just want to throw that out there.
It's true.
He's an absolute dog, man. I don't really have a best fit. This is kind of like the Caleb Williams video. I mean, this is just a dude that I think can walk into any offensive scheme system and just absolutely dominate from the minute he walks in. If it's Arizona and he gets to play with Trey McBride, Hollywood Brown, congratulations, Kyler. You got a true alpha number one receiver. If it's New England, this is the best wide receiver you've had since Randy Moss. It is what it is. If it's somehow the Chargers, I don't care. Throw one in there. Is it the Patriots? Is it the Chargers? Is it the Cardinals? Is it the Giants? I don't care. I really don't care.
Right.
There's no
Giants would worry me. Giants would be the only one that would actually worry me. I realistically probably the Cardinals. I wouldn't imagine that the Patriots go forward with without a QB. I mean, I don't know if they believe in Zappy or Mac Jones, so that's probably the move they go to. I do think he ends up being a Cardinal or a Bear if they trade down. But I think both are good situations.
Yeah. Before we get into the tape breakdown, I just want to bring up a few cons that I've noticed off tape. I'll be honest with you, the biggest thing that I noticed was that a lot of like Marvin Harrison Jr., like he doesn't do a whole lot after first contact. He's typically broken, right, tackled after the first contact. Really not many open field tackles are being broken from him either. If he's going to beat you, he's going to beat you with his speed.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I also
like all that stuff's like, I feel like all of his cons that he has are like, feel like quick fixes.
Yeah, I mean, it can be quick. I mean, I don't think he's going to walk into the NFL as like a yak monster.
Maybe not.
I mean, and then the other thing I noticed was ball's kind of held loosely. It's not very held tight to his body, so average ball security in that aspect. Other than that, it's really
that's what I'm talking about when I say like it's just the tiny little thing. Maybe it's a little bit too much confidence in college. Maybe he'll clean it up in the NFL.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So let's get into these tapes. This is all you, buddy. I'm gonna let you break this down.
Hey, we're going back and forth, son. Show me the first one. You got the next.
Let's go to the YouTube video. Let's go to this one. This is, in my opinion, the most unreal catch I've ever seen.
You got this one.
So this is an Indiana game here. Let's just watch it. Let's break this down. You see Marvin Harrison Jr. here on the right side of the field. DB zone coverage going to break in on the route. This is a CJ Stroud tape, so this is not Kyle McCord. But just watch this play out. He breaks out. What I want to note, what Ryan and I want to point out to you here is the amazing body control on the boundary, the ability to find grass to be able to toe tap in to keep this ball alive for a first down. This right here is amazing body control. This is just something that we really preach with this guy here. Boom. High points the football. Doesn't get his first foot down, but realizes that, boom, first down. And we're moving on. We're moving the chains here.
And puts his bar on the line. He landed really awkwardly on that knee. But yeah, just the willingness to sacrifice his body, go up, make that huge play there.
Yeah, like I said, as you see, zone coverage here. The DB is giving him the inside. He's looking to break back to the outside. The DB breaks back rather quickly. In that notion, I see CJ Stroud progresses from the left to the right. So obviously Marvin Harrison wasn't the first option on this route or on this play. Still comes back to him anyway, and boom, we're moving the chains.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the next one for you. Do you want to do the YouTube one? Oh, this is crazy. This is the Notre Dame game. You want to show this one? This is a short that I found because I couldn't find this in-game coverage. Are you ready?
You can cover the ones you did. I'm waiting for mine to come up.
All right. So this one here, one-on-one man coverage with the DB. I couldn't find it in the game film, but I just want to show this. This football is actually underthrown. The way he comes back to the football and readjusts and just comes down with this ball. Beautiful. I want to run that back. He's being held on the play. Look at the body control. Look at the presence and awareness. Again, first down, we're moving the chains. I just want to see that one more time. Boom. High points the ball there. DB's not turning around, not looking. He knows he's got the DB beat. It's over.
It's a grown man play.
Grown man football. That's absolute grown man football. And here you go. This is all you, buddy.
Oh, let's go. What we got first?
We have the back shoulder fade, Kyle McCord. No, that's the Rutgers one. So this is the Rutgers one. So yeah, this is Kyle McCord. I'm gonna pull this up. Tell me when you're ready to go.
Oh, so this clip kind of just jumps straight into things. You don't really see much of the route, but basically, Stephen already touched on. He's running a back shoulder fade against Rutgers. Kyle McCord is going to make this throw. Marvin Harrison takes care of the rest.
Hey, just for heads up, I really do like these, American Rutgers helmets, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this is hard to break down in time because it's so quick, but I'm just boom. Get the 2 feet down. Oh, this is not the 2 feet down, but still makes the spectacular catch. Turns right when the ball's coming. Got the foot down. We're keeping it moving. A lot of these plays, just for notion, we've heard this year in, year out as far as college receivers go. A lot of these clips, you can see them get the 1 foot in. We've heard year after year these receivers say, "Hey, going from 1 foot to 2 feet in, not that really much of an adjustment." They're very aware that they only need the 1 foot in college, but the change is easy for them. They could do it. It's just they don't have to. So why would they?
And let me pull up the last one. Yep, here we go. This is the CJ Stroud one. Now this, you get to break the full route down, buddy.
No, I'm not ready. Go for it. You got it. Damn, dude. I'm going to have to fucking preach the next one. Preach one out from
this
my
is
heart.
It, buddy. This is the Michigan State one you wanted to see. This is the back. This is the underthrown back shoulder fade.
That's all you, man. You got me all messed up. Damn, man. What's the clip of him running the route at the goal line? Go ahead. You got this. I came all prepared.
So CJ Stroud comes here under, I don't think it's a well-placed ball. So as we noticed here, this is one of the errant throws that I've seen from CJ Stroud. What you're looking to do is you're looking to aim the ball at the hash. The ball comes up at about the 1.5 mark here. DB strapped to him. Got a freelancing safety coming over the top as well. A lot of traffic in this play. As you noticed, he comes back here. And as we run it, I just want to break this down. Look at this. Look at the adjustment to the football here. A lot of traffic here. DB strapped to you. You have to readjust to the football. Your body's completely up in the air. You're a free hit right here. He plays the ball like a grown man, readjusts, and boom. 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Yeah, that's one of the crazy between that and the 1 foot down, that first down play we saw earlier. Those two are the most insane plays
Was there
out
another
of
one you
him.
wanted to break down, bro?
I was really hoping you would bring out the one on the goal line because it just shows it's just such a testament to his
The one
strength at the
you
line
talking
of
about the one
scrimmage.
where you talking about the one where he like breaks in on an in route and then comes back out even though the ball's not thrown
Yes,
to
I
him.
love that.
Here you go. I'll
I
pull
love
it up
that,
for
and let
you.
me tell you why. Before you get into it, the only person I've seen this route run crisper is Justin Jefferson.
I will pull it up for you just so you can do this. Hold on. Give me 1 second to get it loaded, muted, and timed in.
You're good. I thought you would have had this one loaded. It's
I
no big deal,
didn't.
though.
I didn't know this is the one you wanted to do. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
Here we go. This also shows his ability to really just stop on a dime.
Right,
Absolutely
exactly.
beautiful, beautiful work here. All right, here we go, buddy, and it's all you.
I just went. Yep. So you can see Marvin Harrison, the yellow arrow, but he's lined up on the outside here. Once the play snaps, you're gonna see him cut in towards more of a slant route, and then real quick back out. Now this is a misthrown ball, so you don't get to see the play played out. That's probably a touchdown if it's thrown correctly.
That's an easy touchdown.
Like I touched on it before, this is some like elite level stuff. Feet at the line of scrimmage is insane. I've seen Justin Jefferson only do that better, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't know. It's pretty good, man.
No, that's so clean, man. I just wish
really
that ball was thrown correctly.
Yeah, that's one of those like errant throws by CJ Stroud right there.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't happen. Like the one I pointed out against Michigan State. Like I said, you're looking to hit the ball at the hash or inside the hash. He throws the ball at probably the 1.5 yard mark. He has to readjust. That's just a big man play. That's a fucking grown man play right there.
Oh yeah.
Again, my number 2 prospect, Ryan's number 1 prospect. You think he's the most guaranteed prospect coming out of this draft? By all means, I get it. In superflex, how we normally play, I'm typically going to take the QB talent. Even though Marvin Harrison is generational, I think there's 5 generational talents in this class, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Ryan, I said these videos are going to be short and sweet to the point. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, first of all, just want to say shout out to both of us. It's our first video under 20 minutes. But yeah, no, if you're here and you're watching, we appreciate you. We hope to see you in the next video. We're gonna start pumping these things out, people. So stay on top of them. We're gonna keep rolling.
Next video, Malik Nabers.
You heard it here first, baby.
Again, RPO, yards per. Thank you for the platform. Rookie season is upon us. We are so excited to be doing this for you guys. Stay tuned. They're going to be pumped out. It's what we're going to do. We're excited to be doing this for you guys. And on that note, we are out.